It's a beautiful day in Central Georgia. So instead of doing this video in the house, we finna go on a ride. Buckle up. What's going on, y'all? A-Fizzle here on this Saturday morning. It is about 11 a.m. Excuse the little pieces just want to stick out for no reason. But yeah, what you need to know before starting Locs. All right, first and foremost, the main thing I would tell you before starting Locs is to make sure Locs are for you. With that being said, I would recommend watching a lot, or not a lot, I would recommend watching some locticians on YouTube and Twitch and all those other websites. You know, learn their mystique. Learn about the Locs, you know, because you might not came from a family full of Locs. Obviously, I did not. You may not come from, so you know, you may think you may look at people Locs and think, oh, it looks good, and you may not have any knowledge about it. You know, like as far as like the ins and outs about it. So I would say watch locticians, you know, get some pointers, you know, and just listen to them. Like make sure you know. Just make sure that you're well prepared of what to expect if you ever do start to grow them. And that's the main thing I learned early on. Before I started, I would just watch a couple of locticians. Like I said, I watched Locs and Locs. I watched Not Nation, Gunther. I watch, you know, people who probably did like one lock video. It's basically them just doing a starter Locs. I never did the sponge. Now you can do the sponge if you want. I know some of the people who started off, they did the sponge thing. I never did that. I think my hair texture was right up the alley for the sponge, but I just never did it. I did mine by going to the salon way. So, second thing I will recommend, you know, you gotta have patience and maintenance. What I mean by that, like I'm not the most patient person in the world. That's obvious. But one thing for sure, you know, Locs, they're gonna go as far as you take them. You know, you can't expect to start off Locs and thinking that you're gonna have like beast ass Locs overnight. That's just not gonna happen. So, you know, you gotta be patient, you know, let the Locs run its course, see what it do first before you start thinking about styles and all that. You know, don't get into the MO of doing styles quite yet, thinking, you know, cause like, you're just gonna be disappointed at first. It takes time. So you just gotta make sure you got the time. And this is why the maintenance part comes in at. You gotta be able to, you know, maintain the Locs. You know, that's a must. Just like if you get haircuts or you get braids, whatever, you gotta maintain the short hair if you get haircuts. You gotta maintain, you know, the treatment if you get braids. You know, just like, you know, stuff like that. You know, you can't just get in the game and thinking, oh, you got Locs that they're gonna, you know, that they're gonna be beasting. If you're not maintaining them, if you're not washing them properly, or even dry shampooing them properly, it's just gonna be a disaster. The third thing I would recommend, I know some locticians probably will not say this, but this is what I recommend. Thirdly, because you know you got freeform, you got uniform, you got maintain Locs in a way. I want to say maintain, like salon Locs. I call it salon Locs. They call them something else. I can't remember on top of my head right now. But yeah, the third thing I would recommend is know which type of Locs you want. You know, I wouldn't recommend like if you start off with freeform and you go freeform for an entire year, then all of a sudden you get tired of it. Now you want to uniform your Locs up, you know, get them done as long. You can do that, but I just, I think for me, like, I would recommend just sticking with one set, one set of locks and just going with it, Cause if you go free form and you get tired of it, then you can always comb them out and then just get them re-uniformed up, lined up like this, or you get tired of section. That's what it is, section type locks. If you get tired of those, not salon locks, section locks. If you get tired of those, and you want to go free form, I would take them out. I recommend taking them out and then going to free form, then start over doing the free form type of way. Cause like you don't want to get you never want to switch gears. In the middle of your lock journey, it can fuck up your whole momentum with the locks. The fourth thing I would recommend is definitely, do not have a lot of people fucking with your locks. What I mean by that, you don't, because everybody does locks differently. You do not want to have a shit ton of locticians fucking with a certain type of locks. It just, because it'll fuck everything up. So yeah, definitely do not do that. I get that locticians, they move, people move to another state, or locticians move on to another state, or they pass away, they go to the military, whatever. Things happen and they not able to do your locks anymore, and I get that. But like, one thing I recommend is do that research. Like, if your main loctician leaves, you got to find someone else to do your locks. Definitely do your research on certain people before you just start committing to them, because you may see their work and you may not be impressed. It'll save you the heartache and the frustration down the line. So yeah, you definitely do not want a lot of people doing your hair. It just, you just don't. I wouldn't recommend it whatsoever. And that's kind of like the one thing I wish never happened. I had a couple of, I think I had 6 or 7. Let me see. Yeah, I had 6 locticians in a 3-year span. And I think, having too many people mess with my hair, it really fucked up everything. It kind of get everything off track. And that's one thing I wish I knew more of during the beginning of my lock journey. But it wasn't like that at the beginning, though. Remember when I was showing y'all my lock journey video last week? And y'all noticed I said everything's out of whack in 2019. That's due to having too many people in my hair, and that's definitely something I would not recommend. Like, if you get you a good loctician and you feel like that person does a good job, whether it's a male or a female, because there are male locticians out there too, stick with that loctician as long as you can. Do not switch gears to someone else. It's okay to listen to other people and be like, they say that they do locks. It's okay to listen to them. I'm not saying don't listen to them. I'm not telling you to tell them to fuck off or anything. But it's okay to listen to them. What I'm saying, like, it's okay to consider them down the line just in case your main loctician leaves and you need to, find somebody else to do them. It's okay, but don't just be like, oh, listen, have them tell you that they do locks and all of a sudden you're gonna switch gears. No, don't do that. Consider them, but don't jump ship. It's like sports, It's like, you've been a long time fan of a certain team, and then all of a sudden, you get a girlfriend or a boyfriend, and they like this team, and they tell you about this team, and all of a sudden you start switching gears, or you're gonna start repping this team because this person you knew likes that team. You don't want to do that. That's where I'm going with this. Oh. Let me see. I think I got one more. Oh yeah, this also gonna relate back to the maintenance. When I was talking about styles and all that, this is probably the last thing I would recommend that I feel like you should know before you start. Now, oh damn, they done switch gears and shit. There's another thing I would definitely recommend. I gotta turn around, shit. Oh, easy, I just realized that. So I'm not going into the damn park. Road closed. Yeah, we definitely going to ride, that's what damn show. Hope y'all enjoying this ride. We got the sounds of Motley Crue in the background. Looks at Kill. We just got done listening to the main source. Looking at the front door. My music taste is really diverse. I'm not gonna lie. To an extent though, I don't listen to country or pop. I don't listen to reggae. You know, but you can tell that my taste is really diverse. So, but yeah. I want to turn right here. Never mind. Now, what I was saying, like with the maintenance, you know, okay, here we go. I guess I'll go down this way, see if I can get in here. That music center looks abandoned as fuck. But yeah, you know, like, with the maintenance, you know, okay, with the styles, that's why I was going with the styles. You know, you see people with certain styles of hair, and you know, you be like, you want that style, you know, because that was me. I was that guy. I said I want to get, you know, that's not my sole reason for wanting locks. The reason why I wanted locks because, you know, show my individualism. You know, hey, this is who I am. So it is what it is. Accept it or fuck off. But where I'm going with this, you know, you're gonna have some people be like, oh, I want to get locks because I want to get this style, you know. I'm my friend rocking this, I want it rocking, you know. And just for the record, you know, it is not gonna really be the case too tough. Like, not early on, it's not gonna be the case, especially if you start off with your lock journey is short as I did with mine. You know, you definitely, you know, that's why it goes back to being patient, you know. You maintain your hair right. If you wash it like you're supposed to, or not wash it, and you put the oils in, and you know, you massage your head to let the growth come in. If you do all that, rest assured, your locks are going to grow. Definitely, they're going to grow. You're going to get enough length where you're going to be able to do whatever you want to do with styles, you know. You know, you can't just jump in the game thinking, oh, it's going to be that way. So, you just got to be, that's why I say be patient. And also, it's another thing I did want to touch on. I'm trying to remember which way I need to go. I think it's this way. And there's another thing I want to touch on in regards to locks. So that way we all on the same page here. Every lock journey, and I know this sounds very cliche as fuck, but it's true. Every lock journey is different, yo. Every lock journey is different. You know, enjoy the journey. I know some people are gonna be like, you know, your locks may not look like your friend's locks. They may not look like your mama lock or your sister's locks or anything. And that's the main thing. Turn this down. And that's the main thing I want you have to know. You know, it's not. Every lock journey is different because everybody's hair texture is different, you know. So what, you know, the type of locks you may see on your friend, you may not accumulate those type of locks. You know, you may have your own set of locks that you may accumulate to, and that's the thing. You know, that's the main thing you have to really understand about locks. You know, You know, and don't get frustrated. Hold on, y'all. We got the car wash, y'all. But yeah, I was saying like, yeah, every lock journey is different. I know I just said it like 3 times, but yeah, I just wanted to really gravitate that towards y'all. Let y'all know that every lock journey is definitely different. You know, what you may go through, your friend may not go through. What your friend go through, you may not go through. And you just gotta, you know, just gotta understand, you know. And also, like I said, you know, make sure y'all take great care of your hair, man. Like, if y'all get locks, take great care of them. It's gonna be worth the process. It's gonna be worth the journey if you're taking great care of it. It's always good, you know, to get ideas, and it's always good to get ideas. It's always good to get advice from people who do locks. You know, who's been in the game longer than you. It's okay, because you know. All right. It's always good to get the because you know it's gonna help you in the long run. Okay, come on up. Like I said, and last but not least, this is a wonderful journey. You know, like I said, I'm 3 years strong. I have my ups, I have my downs, but at the end, I'm still surviving. I have not had to officially cut all my locks off and start over. I thought I did for a moment, but I was able to avoid that, so that was a good thing. But you know, like I said, if y'all don't take good care of y'all locks, and you know, y'all don't listen to the locticians, you know, you feel like you just get them and do whatever the fuck you want, your journey is not going to end well. And you're going to have to start over and get a haircut and go through it again. And that's gonna be you're just gonna feel like it's a waste of your time. So that's the main thing you want to avoid. You don't want it to be like it's a waste of your time. You want this to be a successful journey when it's all said and done. So enjoy the journey and listen to what people have to say. You know, like you don't gotta like. Just because they have them don't mean you gotta go to them. Like they tell you, oh, I do locks too. But like if they give you some advice, like make sure you shampoo it this day, make sure you use that shampoo. Take that advice. You'll be glad you did. And on that note, I think I'm gonna end this video because I think I covered everything as far as like from my point of view, what you need to know. And we're gonna ride that rest of the car wash. But that's basically it for this portion, what you need to know about locks. I would probably edit this video when I get to the house, which will be after I get done here, because I'm really not planning on doing anything significant in regards to like going out. I'll just really out and about just get this car washed, because it hasn't been washed in months and it's been raining every 2 or 3 days, so it's not like I could get it washed because the rain will fuck it up again. So, but yeah, that's that. Till next time, A-Fizzle signing out. I'll holler at y'all.